Hey everybody, Brian here for quantlabs.net. Today is November 9th, 4:01 Eastern Standard Time. Just wanted to show you what I've been working on here on the analytics dashboard. Some interesting charts. This has been a wild ride. I'll be talking about it on Monday. Let me just get rid of these. Okay. See you later. Okay, so I've been working on these charts. I will tell you I have a webinar live for the public if they want, but the playback will be put into my course, Python course. So let's go through what I have added. In the crypto world, these are the latest data. I'm still going to be tweaking around with my strategy here, but there's not as many profitable opportunities here. Here's the volume. So as you scroll down past the ranking, past the crypto, you'll find some new things I've added here to this point here. So these are charts that you would find in my reports, but these are now conveniently posted online, and these are gauges. So these are daily, hourly charts, our hourly data. And what I'm trying to show you here is that these are the bars, obviously, for, let's say, XRP, BTC, and every hour you can see how volatile, it's like one step forward, one step back, and then you can see here there's a lot of volatility, nothing's happening here. There's a little couple of spikes here and there, but really this pair is not going anywhere. So I have purposely put together these charts. These are the fastest moving, highest potential charts we've got in here. The SMA 20, simple moving average 20, SMA 50, exponential moving average 200. We have the Bollinger Bands. We've got RSI. We've got the momentum in each of these. And you can clearly see what's going on. Here is one of those that you just may not want to play because of these kind of downward moves, but it may be coming back. And again, remember, this is hourly data over the last 168 hours, which I can't remember the math. I think it's 5 or 7 days. But there's that. Now, here's something else I know is very popular among people, stop loss and take profit. So I've got here a chart that is part of, if there was a position that my system would take on, it would use these pairs that look good in this world of crypto. Here's the closing price. Here's the levels. These are Fibonacci levels. Okay, level 1, 2, and 3. Let me show an example. So in these charts, got level 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so these are the different levels, 0.236, 382, so on and so forth, if you're a Fibonacci fan. But really the one you want to watch is if you have a move like this, right, for a BAT, BTC, you can clearly, and this is daily now, and I slow it down to daily, and I'll explain that in a minute, but it's daily, where it breaks through all these levels, and right here, between the green and the purple, this is a perfect area you may want to be. Once the price breaks through this purple, coming from an upswing, you may want to consider that as a potential entry. Here, we did touch it, went down, and the second touch it went up. And then here we can use this as a way to measure that as a potential exit. Now, this is what I've got. So we've got all the levels of the Fibonacci projected for this pair. Okay, here's the price, closing price. Now this is where it gets very interesting. Okay, so let's say you were interested in taking on a position where the price is breaking through, or would break through, the level 3, which is the entry. Okay, if it does do that, and this is all updated every hour, if it does do that, you have two options. You can either, depending upon the risk that you're willing to take, you can either use the, so let's say the price does break through level 3 of the Fibonacci, okay? So then you can put two types of stop losses on the or really it's take profit. I call it up stop, but it's really take profit. So you could put a take profit. Now this is all could be done virtually, so you don't have to signal this back to the broker or the exchange. So you do an up stop, and then what will happen is if the price does break through that, you can automatically, or you could have your exit here if you're not too sure on the risk. You could set not only like a hard stop, a hard up stop, or a hard take profit, and then you have a up soft stop loss or a up soft take profit. So basically what that means is this is when you feel 100% conviction it's going to go to that price, and you set that as virtual, or you could signal it back to the broker if you wanted. Or if you're kind of not sure, but you're kind of like willing to go halfway, then this is what the soft is. It's a halfway measurement between these two. These are calculated using average true range. So if, let's say, you want to put on 50% of a position, you could do that on the soft. If it breaks through, if the price breaks through level 3, that's your entry, but you're not sure on what percentage of your position you want to put on. So let's say you're willing to put on half the position of the upper take profit, or the upper soft stop, or the upper soft take profit. And that's if you're 50%, then you said that's my soft stop. But if you're 100% conviction is going to get there, then you use the upper stop. So it's the same with the lower as well if you wanted to short as well. And that's all virtual. So that's what all these figures mean. So here you can go through all the different Fibonacci's. And for crypto, I put it in a way where we don't include these wild skews of data since the inception of the coin. Meaning, let's say Bitcoin, where it reaches at 19,000. I don't want to include that data. It's only going to include the last year's worth of data. And a lot of these Fibonacci's are not, these are too tight to work with, too tight to work with, too tight to work with. But this one here, for BAT, it's okay, because you can clearly see the periods of working with this. But as I said, you could put on prices here, move it on up, and once it breaks through that level 3 or the purple line, then you could put on an entry. Obviously you would maybe put on a stop loss here, but then again, if it breaks through that level 3, put on that entry, and then here, as it moves up to the blue line, one of two scenarios will happen. Either the price will keep moving through the blue line, which it did, and that could be your exit here, or you could use one of your take profit or stop upward stop loss, and then it'll bounce back. It depends on how you want to play it out, and it's very random. So there's no right way or wrong way. The reports will help you with some of the data. I'm going to be reactivating, for whatever reason, my harmonics and my candles were not working, so hopefully that will get things moving again. And volume helps. So I just wanted to show you these new charts. Now this is only, or it's available for all asset classes. The CFDs and Forex include this, but I'm going to do a separate video for the spread, the bid-ask spread cost. Okay, so I have another set of charts only available for CFD and Forex, because that's on Oanda, and that's a Forex broker. On crypto exchanges, I don't think you need to worry a lot about spread. I haven't seen or had any discussion with concerns over it, unless you have a strategy to take advantage of it. But if you're just kind of doing it on an hourly basis, or even or a 15-minute basis, I don't think you need to be too worried about spread, because the spread should be very, very tight. But we'll leave it at that. And if you got comments, let me know on what you think in the spread when it comes to crypto. That'd be awesome. Talk to you later.